They are among the most popular prescription antibiotic drugs ever produced in this country, and chances are they've been prescribed to you and even your children. Tonight, you're about to meet experts, doctors, and patients who will tell you if they're prescribed to you, you might want to ask a few more questions.
Denver 7 investigative reporter Jennifer Kovaleski tonight explains how just a single dose has the potential to change your life forever.
Cipro, ofloxacin, levofloxacin. They're some of the most commonly prescribed antibiotics on the market, known as fluoroquinolones. Prescription drugs the FDA says have rare but serious side effects: tendon rupture, neuropathy, impacts to the central nervous system.
It's destroyed my life.
And another less known side effect: suicide.
I saw her at the bottom of the pool, and that's how I found my wife.
And this is that rare prescription drug that can induce what patients and experts say are permanent, disabling reactions with a single dose.
I took the pills and I don't know, I went full psychotic.
John Horn was prescribed ofloxacin to treat a stomach infection while vacationing with his family.
I'm being burned alive, getting stung by bees, and have constant Charlie horses.
Horn says he's been diagnosed with neuropathy, one of the drug's known side effects, a condition which leaves him in chronic pain, living with a burning pins and needles sensation. Were the doctors clear with you about the risks?
Oh, people deserve better.
It's been very easy for clinicians to prescribe fluoroquinolones because it treats so many of these infections so effectively.
Tim Jenkins is an infectious disease doctor at Denver Health. He's also on a CDC panel investigating the overuse of these drugs. Do you think more needs to be done to limit the use of these fluoroquinolones?
Absolutely. In the CDC study of hospital antibiotic use, it was found that almost 50% of prescriptions were inappropriate.
As you heard Dr. Jenkins say, a recent CDC study found nearly half of fluoroquinolones given to patients in the hospital should have never been prescribed in the first place.
The fluoroquinolone drug class should really only be used when there are no equally effective alternative antibiotics that are available to treat infections.
In response to growing reports of disabling reactions, in 2018, the FDA issued its strongest black box warnings for these drugs. That kind of warning is designed to call attention to serious, even life-threatening side effects. But Jenkins says more than a warning on a box. Doctors need to be better educated.
Getting the message out to both providers and patients that there are real risks associated with these medications, but there is a lot of work left to be done.
Life would turn on a dime, and it did.
Mike Mendoza says his wife, Dawn, was a happy, healthy 49-year-old until she started taking Cipro.
I know this drug put her in a state of mind where it was over. She lost hope.
A doctor prescribed her the antibiotic after she was diagnosed with pneumonia. 7 days later, Mike says he found his wife at the bottom of their pool.
She had lashed herself to a chaise lounge and rolled herself into the pool.
Mike says in the 27 years they were together, his wife never suffered from depression.
And she gets on this drug in 7 days and takes her life. How can you tell me that drug, there's not a doubt in my mind, and that drug took my wife. It killed my wife. It took her down a rabbit hole that she couldn't get out of.
Reports filed with the FDA tied 221 suicides to Cipro and Levaquin.
It's a very strong drug, and it should be used carefully.
Denver attorney Seth Katz has filed multiple lawsuits involving this class of drug. What would you say to a patient whose doctor is recommending these antibiotics?
Ask your doctor hard questions. Do some research. Are they getting their information solely from the drug manufacturer, or are they doing their own independent research?
Katz insisting fluoroquinolone should always be the last resort, not the first choice. Bayer, the maker of Cipro, says fluoroquinolones are an important class of medications that treat a wide range of bacterial infections. It said all medicines have potential side effects, but those risks are communicated with doctors and patients through FDA-approved labeling.
If I don't distract, then I just have pain.
This is how John copes with the pain.
As long as I can keep my mind occupied on something else.
He wants more done to protect patients like him.
It's a growing issue, and it's not getting addressed.
The drug company says it closely monitors these antibiotics on an ongoing basis, and the safety of fluoroquinolones have been well documented in clinical trials. But for those who do suffer side effects, it can have devastating impacts. I'm Denver 7 investigative reporter Jennifer Kovaleski.